live. In 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Alright, let's go. So today's the 19th, as we all know, of March. We're kind of having a quite of a month here, so let's just go real quick, but keep it simple. I'm gonna just start my analysis just from the daily time frame, and that should be it. I don't think we need too much more than this. So I see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles within this Monday candle, which is doing quite a bit. It's down like 428 whatever points, if that's the way. So what we're going to do is just mark Friday's high. Actually, I'm gonna just do this one. Just keep it simple. We do Thursday's high, and why not do this one too anyway. Just want to see what the market's gonna be doing around those levels. So what do we have here? From here to here, yeah, I can mark that previous Friday low right there. So Friday low, and then we have Friday high here, and I'll just do this as an old daily high. That's all that's needed, and probably it'll look aesthetically good. We have an old daily low right there. Friday low, Friday high, looking good. Maybe just peep through the monthly a little bit, see what's really going on. I would have marked the half of this here. I don't know how necessary that is. So if we keep going up, we're likely to get to half of that week. You know what? It doesn't matter. How about the weekly? We are kind of finishing off that fair value gap, just a little bit to close it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just do something like this. If that level really has to be there, like that, and then I'll just call it like an unfinished weekly on the weekly, so I know that it's you know, just the rest of the portion left of that weekly fair value gap, and I can just keep it as simple. Yep, I'm gonna just leave it looking like that, and we're Gucci here, we're good. So we've taken out that, wait a minute, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just call this the previous week high. I think that's why maybe it's good to come up here and see what's really going on. Instead of that old daily high, just call it the previous week high that we just so I don't know if this was a gap. This had to be a gap down, so we did gap down, but then this is last week and this, okay, so looks like we did gap down. Maybe became bearish for a little bit, come and taken out that high, and we'll see what happens with the rest of that weekly fair value gap. Maybe I should put this one here. Now this is kind of what, not just that's to waste time, so let's keep going because there's so much variations you could do. Monthly we done, daily we Gucci. Let's see what the 4-hour has here. We do have some time, just 12 minutes to the candle closure. Make sure that is looking good. I kind of like what we have so far. What am I seeing here? So we've taken this high here, which if this was a range, so what we're seeing here is like some sort of seek and destroy. So look at this low was taken, then we took that high, created a new high, came down, took this low, and now we've gone back up to take the high. So anybody who's looking for, if this is your entry and you're looking for a long, you're taking out. If you're here looking for a short, or here or whatever, you're taking out. So this right here will be something that I would really love to know how to, like when we're about to take. I don't know if maybe with time this is something that you can make a lot of money with if you know this is what they're doing. So probably I'd bet on seeing maybe one side taken and the other side taken, and then I'm like, okay, if we take this side, then probably we are coming back down here. So this will be a chance to trade this, and this will be my TP. So I'll probably just enter where we are right now, and my stop loss just up here, and then just come see if we can do that seek and destroy again. But for the the times I've tried to do this, the market usually now has decided that it wants to keep on going up. So I guess that's just something that will come with experience, because really we've taken that high and this low, and then we took that internal high before taking out that high, and then came and took out this low, which this will be the best, because what do we leave here? That relative equal highs. So taking that, we are coming up to this high, right? So probably what I think is maybe we could be retracing back to around this area OTE, at least to the discount, and then maybe keep going up to finish the rest of that, whatever. That is just my prediction. Higher time frame movement right there. That's what I'm thinking will happen. So I'm gonna save that just for bragging, right? So tomorrow I say, you see, I told you. funny. Anyway, we're done here. So the next thing now is just on the 1 hour time frame. Wait for this 1 hour candle to close. I look for the trade is simple. Just wait for one side to be taken for that of the 1 hour candle, the one that's being established right now. It's closing in the next 8 minutes 25 seconds. Once it closes, I want to see us take that high and then just come and take out the low. That's my full TP. Or if they'll come down, take that low and then come back into this range and see if we're gonna come and take out the high. That's my TP, and that's my simple strategy, and that's what I'm sticking with for now. So last week was quite a bit of a challenge. Some really good setups formed, but they just didn't work out. And I had one missed setup where it just didn't print the way I wanted. It did take the low, but it went up and didn't come back to retest. It just shot up. So those are some of the things that I endure with this strategy, and just wait for those really nice whatever to form. So right now I don't know what the market's gonna do. Before I look at this, and then I'll do a strategy, do my research, and then when I get down to the small time frame, I say okay, now this we are going down, and I'll just enter, put my stop loss, and then I'll start praying. Hope it works, you know. And even when something nice just forms, that it's like, hey, we're going long for now, I'm like, nope, I'm not changing. And you'll just see a stop loss. It doesn't matter anyway, whatever. So we Gucci here. Maybe clean up a little bit, but this is just my Mr. Aesthetics. So I wonder if we've taken out those highs. This is quite some price action, man. You could make a lot of money from. We're just in one area, but you know what you're doing, man. Are you gonna tell, trendline people that their strategies don't work? Touch, break. Maybe they did enter, put their stop loss maybe around that high or this high, and they're in the money. It's amazing though to see these things after they happen. But I'm just evolving, man. I'm really evolving to now kind of understand that nobody knows what the market is gonna do. I was listening to Mark Douglas, and he said that I don't know, I have to be clear, but if I can paraphrase, or maybe what I got from it is, it's even better when you don't know what the market will do, something of the sort. I'm gonna pull this to 1 p.m. I'm just gonna have this stay on the side here, but it's above it, so it doesn't hurt nobody. So looking at this, what I'd like to see the market do is going back to the 1 hour. After this candle closes, I'd like to see us go down, take that low, and then come up and maybe finish strong above this high. Now is that gonna happen? I don't know. We've taken out these two equal highs here, and I don't know what's so attractive down here. I don't know. Let's go to the 4 hour. Maybe that 4 hour fair value gap over there. Maybe. If we can come down, dive in there, and then shoot up. Maybe. I think I should mark it. Maybe I should. So that's that 4-hour gap over there. Body is not overlapping. Well, the previous and the next body not overlapping, so that's a thing. And we also have a thing here, but now that's a balanced price range over there. There's no favor. I don't know what that is. There's no fair value gap, if I would say that. But normally if you see such things, it's usually some sort of a strong resistance. I'll just have it like that. Let me do it this way. Don't I have a box? There we go. Damn, someone just came in and left. It's boring over here, my guys. It's boring over here. If you're looking for entertainment, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. What's gonna happen here? We've taken out that range over there. Doom, the low and the high. I think this right here is what's gonna happen. That right there. So we got some 4 minutes to the closure of this candle, and then we'll see what's going on. So normally I usually go to see what US100 and US30 are doing, but I think that's a waste of time, man. I think that's a big waste of time. Now we do have like a 1-hour thing over here. We'll mark it, so it doesn't really matter adding all these things, so just making it hard for yourself. So I'll just not do it. What am I looking for? But I want it in blue, a little bit darker, there we go. Yeah, I'm still working on that video that I'm supposed to release. It's just gonna show pretty much what this strategy looks like. But the thing I find important about these live streams is I see a lot of people showing their strategies, and then they'll only show you where it's working, so it looks like it's so easy. Then when you go to trade that strategy, you're just losing, and I feel like they don't show people the tough time. So yeah, the video is coming soon. Should not be more than 8 minutes, and I will be sure to include the examples that do fail and the examples that work, because I think if your strategy is like 47%, you should show people 47% of the time winning and 53% of the time losing, right? I think that's fair. But remember, you can have a 5% win rate and still come out victorious. I was reading this article, I was hearing someone say that their strategy had a 5% win rate, but they were very profitable. So what happened is, whenever their system showed up, like everything for them to enter a trade showed up, they will engage that trade, and then when they see the trade not behaving, price action not behaving like they are expecting it to, they'll just close the trade and just wait for what's for what they want to see. So you can imagine, out of 100 trades, only 5 of them worked out the way they wanted, and that's what they stuck with. So the rest of them, instead of working like they should, they weren't doing their own things, and then you just close the trade. I think that comes with experience. Because have you ever been in a trade, it doesn't work the way you want to, and then you want to come out, and the moment you come out, it just goes and hits your TP? Bruh, that sucks. But I think it's just like what Mike Douglas was saying. You have to think of this thing as a group of trades, not just one trade. That took me a while to understand, because man, every trade to me was like the last one. This is like the only trade, so I have to go all in. And then you lose everything. Okay, so there we have the new 1 hour. Just open. It's now 12. So all we're gonna do is just mark the previous 1 hour high. This one I'll pull it to 3 p.m. and so that's the 11 p.m. high my time, and that's the 11 p.m. low. So what I'd love to see is them not take out the high, come and take this low, but we can already see some momentum, which is the same thing that happened here. So what's gonna happen here? So let me open up a second chart over here. So this is going up to the 1 hour, and then here I'll have it on the 5 minute and the 1 minute time frames. So we do have those equal highs here. I don't know if that's it. So this is how the daily candle looks like. Has already done some damage. We've taken out a couple of highs, and this high here is the previous week high, as we have them here. Hold up, we've already taken out the previous week high right there, so it's all good. So I need to mark that previous whatever, this here on this side as well. Let's go find out where it's at, and then so is that it there? What's going on, brother? So that's it here. That's the high, and let's go find out where the low is at. This is the low here. All right, so seems like we've taken out the previous whatever. No, not yet. So this one I'll pull up to 1 p.m. because after 1 p.m. I don't want to take any trades. So that's 11 p.m. high, and that's the 11 p.m. low. So all sides have their own unique, well, same thing anyway. So now we just chill and see if we do have anything here. Thank you, sir. So before I would take the whole range, the whole 11 p.m. range, but I don't know, I find it just better like this. So that will be somewhere like there, and then I'll take the whole range up to 12 p.m. which would be up to there. Then so I'll have that whole box. So wait a minute, something like that. Nah, I just like it the way it is, just the high and the low, that's all. So we just chill, man, and wait and see. So we have taken out that 11 p.m. high, but just a little bit, with like a tick. That's like with a 0.4 of a tick, half of a tick. Okay, then from here what I like to see is kind of see if there's any 5 minute gaps. So as you can see, there's no there's one here that's currently being worked on. And then outside of this range we do have like an inverted one here that's been balanced. We went up and down, so that's okay. And then we have nothing here, and we have nothing down here. So that to me is usually like either it's a strong pillar to where we don't need to go back, or it's just gonna run through like it's nothing. So like right here there's no 5 minute, maybe this one, which has been traded to already, so maybe come look for some support there, but it's finished pretty much. I don't need to mark that. So from this range, the only other place I see a 5 minute, a clean one, is over here. And we do have an maybe an unfinished one here, because it was traded to with this candle, so I can mark it as an unfinished. Like we do have some balancing to do over there. Pretty much that's it. And maybe this one too, we traded to with this one support and then shot up. So So those could be good targets for shorts. So if we can go up and then get a short, right here is my full TP, or if I want to stay, take out 80% and then hold for somewhere down here. So in the meantime, no trade. I am not comfortable taking that short, even though we have traded above the high. I think that's just too thin for me. So in terms of targets, that's an unfinished weekly fair value gap. So this shows you that we're already in, so that could have done enough. And then we do have this 1 hour fair value gap down here. We'll see how that goes. So in terms of uniformity, let me just bring this up to here. That looks good like that. And then we just wait and see what's cooking here. Let me just see. Let's say we're doing the entry and then that's our stop loss. What will we be risking here? Trade, sell, stop loss, let's say to the high. So it's supposed to do like trade, create a new order. So the stop loss is 168. On a risk of full percent, 168. Oh, 73 units. Ooh. Okay. So I'll do something like let's do 60 units. Quantity, units, points, whatever, I don't know. And let's just chill, bro. Let's see what we got here. So pretty much this is my bounces on here. That's the last down candle before we went up to take out that 1 hour high. I just not convinced with that. That's just too shallow for me to be comfortable taking a trade. So these are some of the trades that can just work without me and I'm okay. So gray, do we have a 5-minute order block confirmation? Yes. This one we just close below, but then just below it we have that 5-minute whatever. So maybe if I wanted to dive on this, is if we can close down here with a 5-minute, a retest of that area, then see if we can proceed to go down further, because that could be enough damage already. So again, this is that swing low, swing high thing. Low, high, lower, low, low, high, high, low. Then the fourth candle comes and takes out that third candle of the swing high. So what we've seen from here is some really crazy moves to the downside. I just don't like that. Whatever. So, but it seems like we are doing something here. So I might hop on this trade. That's too shallow, man. But there's nothing else here. There's nothing really to stop price here. If we start going down, we're going down. Unless this down candle to hold price to the upside. But we are bearish, man. Are we? This down candle did hold on price. So on a 15-minute, change of state in delivery will be if we trade below that low, which happens to be an 11 p.m. 1 hour low, which I don't like taking trades from below previous lows if I'm going for shorts. So that 5-minute just closed. No, it's closing in the next 14 seconds. So I might hop on this trade. I might hop on it real quick and just put my stop loss above the 5-minute high over there. So, because everything seems to okay, we Gucci. So I'll have my stop loss. Well, we're not moving here. I'll have my stop loss above this high. So it's looking like this. So once we retest this area, I might give it a shot. If we don't retest, then I'm Gucci. And also happens to be a 1 minute fair value gap as well. So what I could wait for is maybe a touch of that area, and then when we start going away, I can just hop on the momentum. We're going down so well, man. So no retest of this 5 minute, which is now inverted. Damn. So that bounce zone should have been our entry. Once we close below it, at the touch of it, my stop loss way up here. So what I'd hate is to enter this trade and then they finally come and create a nice high and then come in. That sucks. So I'm not convinced with that whatever takeout. But then, as I said, I want to see if we're gonna retest that and then start shooting away, or probably wait for some. So I don't know, what would we wait for? Like another breaker to form, I don't know. But so far that's the idea. Or else another thing we could do is just put a sell stop over here, and then just whatever they leave as the high, that could be our high. Because what I'm thinking is if we take this low, we're just gonna swim down like crazy. Did we touch that? Still haven't touched it. Now this is, I don't know, this is now me chasing price, honestly. You know what, now I'll just stick to my rules. If it works without me, that's okay. I'll just enjoy price. So then just journal and be like, yeah, I was skeptical taking that trade because I was not happy with how we traded above that previous the 11 p.m. high candle. And then bro, look at this, man. Touch. We just broke that. Created another one. This will just fly like it's like nothing. I've bet 50 is below. No. So 50 is above 200. We have this huge trend line here. Well, with regards to 50 cross 200. Look at that. We just broke up, retest, and then we form in another one here. Yep. So let's just keep waiting, man. So I'm gonna let that go. Will let that go. Let's see if maybe we can come below here and look for longs, maybe. I don't know. So I'm not gonna chase this one. I'll let it go. I'ma let it go. I'ma let it go. Woo. Okay. Now I'm tempted to go see what the other guys are doing. So this is that daily candle, how it's printing here. Open, low, high. That'll be the high of the day, maybe. Then we just come look for a close down here, probably. So we do have like a fair value gap over there. Price just came in and we're now trading away. Pop. Some balanced price range over here. that baby's gonna work without us, man. It's okay. It's all good. My brother, why are you going up? Why are you turning around here? Anyway. Ooh. So just above that, look at this, my guy. Uninvited 15-minute favorable gap over there. We left it, came back, touched it, and now we're running away. And also, we got a favorable gap over there as well. And we just came in and running away now. Interesting. And there's nothing else down here in terms of 15 minutes. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do, because that's a clean one right there and touched. I'll just mark it like a 15-minute, whatever. Gap right there. So if we break down, man, this is a walk in the park, at least around this area. So what are they doing here now? Let me get this out the way so it doesn't balanced right here. BPR, no fair value gap forming. Should be something of the sort. Ooh. Now we do have like a fair value gap here. If this is, so they're gonna leave it in the next 55 seconds. This is a trade I'm supposed to be in, but I was just skeptical, man, because how we rated that 11 p.m. high was just too shallow. Otherwise, my entry should have been down here, my stop loss up here, and my TP down here. But I just don't like how that's too shallow for my liking. So I'm just waiting to see if we're gonna take this low and then form like a bullish setup to come up here, because I can see they had a willingness to get to this area. I just feel like it should have pierced a little bit more. Now we have all this is like a runway to around these highs over here. Those highs up there. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how this goes. So did that 5 minute? Yep, that confirmed. I'm gonna mark it. feel like these areas do act as some strong support and resistance areas. Well, if for scalping whatever purposes. My brother, that thing is gonna go down, and what I'm thinking is, I don't know how it's gonna work. If get down here then reverse, or again there's really nothing to stop price, maybe until this area on the 5-minute time frame. That unfinished 5-minute is not really closed, so I'm thinking this is gonna be a walk in the park to around that area, and then we do have that fast 15-minute fair value gap right there. And then we have another huge one here, which I should just mark actually. Again, we have this last down candle before we short up. So if we close below here with a 5-minute candle, then that could potentially be a breaker where we can see price close down here, retest that area, and then shoot down further. But these equal highs here, I don't know. So 12:20, so we still have some time to get something. So I'ma just keep on being patient. See if we got something here today. My equity here is kind of struggling. We're up 22. My equity high was 129. I was just like 1,000 and some change to get back to that equity high. Where was it? 127 right there. So maybe like 2k, and then I just started hitting some losses, and now I'm back to 122. So this has been 2 months already. Yeah, we're not performing so well on this demo, but I think I know why. I'm trying to be nice. Trying to stick within the rules. Sometimes I stick within the rules kind of hurts you too, but it's okay. It's all right. Equal highs, equal lows left here, so I wish they leave that like that. Then we keep shooting up. Maybe give it another shot to come and drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So I'm gonna just keep being patient until I see something clear. Until I see some clear. So that's that 5-minute fair value gap that has been revisited over there. Before I would be in this trade, I would have entered that trade like that would have been like a pending order over there. Pending order, and maybe my stop loss above this candle, because I'm thinking we shouldn't go there, and then we have some equal lows. That would be my TP. Sometimes it works, sometimes the trade will just come up, take me out, and then and after 3-4 losses, boom, I'm on to the next strategy. Come on, man, what was I doing? What was you doing? So from this 5-minute, I can see that we did hold price from this down candle at least. So this down candle did act as support for all of this movement to the upside. Kinda. that zone over there. Boom, and we're retesting the same zone again. So let's see what's, if we do close strong bearishly here, I feel like it's gonna just drop. And if that happens, it's all good. Again, this candle did hold price to the downside nicely. The open price shot up and we shot down, coming back to test that area, and we're shooting down now. So that could be the high of the day, man. That could be the high of the day, or not. Brothers, will you do something now? Okay, now I'm tempted to go see what these other guys are doing. Let's go. I am just curious. Alright, we're about to take that low, which I think we will. We'll pull this to 3 p.m. right here. So I want to put US30 on this side, and then US500. I just want to see how they are reacting around their 1 hours. So okay, US100 has taken out that 1 hour low, and all of them except for US30, which probably it's gonna do right now. So this one has already taken out that 1 hour low. US30 still hasn't. Why? Why? I'm gonna put like an alert. What's the probability that we're gonna go up? Maybe see the same rejection like we saw here, kind of. So my current bounce zone will be this highs here on the 1 minute time frame, which we will have if this is our 5 minute order block, whatever, I'll have to see a price close above the open price of this on the 5 minute, which by the time we get there we will have fulfilled that requirement. So I like the way we just pierce through. So if we did pierce through like we did down here, up here, then I would have probably taken that trade. So US30 still hasn't taken that whatever, and doesn't matter, whatever he wants to do. Not a very good return, 0.96, so maybe just, I don't know, 1.58. So that's US 500 here. That's US 30. Hasn't taken that. Whatever, could be nice SMT if you think about it, but nah, I prefer if they. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Who cares? My brother, we're still waiting. It's now 11:31, 12:31. I usually like to be in a trade by now. What I'm feeling. Now, if we do get a trade here, if we get up here, I think I'll just break even and see if we can take out these equal highs here. I think this is a nice target up here, honestly. Those are some equal highs over there. That would be a really nice target to get to up here. So maybe draw like a small box, something like that. And we are going up nicely, man. Goal, goal, goal. So do we have like a 5 minute, the next 3 minutes? So I'm not taking a trade until we are. Oh, what was I thinking of this as another block? It's gonna be this down candle here, or this one. So we might have something here. So I need to see that 5 minute candle close above any down candle open price, and then I'll be more comfortable taking a long. In this case, if I do take such trades, and even if I lose, I'm usually okay with that loss. I don't remember what this was. So this would be nice if we can close above this on a 5 minute as well. It's not a requirement for me before I take a trade, but if I see a candle closure, then that's good, because I know we might start using that as support and then bounce up. There's really nothing else here apart from this area here now. That area right there, that's something I've been noticing. Mbokiso, where this could have been a potential 5 minute fair value gap, but they just balanced the whole thing, like just straight through it and whatever. So that's a really balanced area, which can be strong support, but if we trade above it, can be used as can be strong resistance. But if we trade above it, can be an offer good support. We'll see how that works. So I'll just leave that box there to see the kind of reactions that we get from that zone. So what do we have here? So this candle closes in the next 1 minute 16 seconds, 13 seconds. That right there is my 1 minute whatever. That's the last up candle. Well, a series, in this case there's 3, so a series of up candles before we shut down. What we should have seen is we do have a low, a high, low. We should see a high, a low, and then price to keep going down. But if we see a high, low, and a high, that signifies like a change in the state of delivery or whatever, market structure shift, whatever. Because we have high, low, high, low, high, high, low, 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 lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, higher low, high, whatever, lower low. So we should see a higher low, lower low. So if we see a high, then yeah, maybe we're shifting gears to the upside. So what do we have here next? 17 seconds, which I think that's now confirmed. 5 minute order block. I don't like this fool how he hasn't taken that low, man. Because we can see them shoot down and then anyway, doesn't matter. 5 minutes. Okay, so we do have a confirmed 5 minute order block for me. Price close above that open of the previous 5, so that's good. So I just need us to trade above this 1 minute whatever. I need to see us close just above this Nini over here. My stop loss will still be down here, but I'll be taking my TP up here. I want to see if we're gonna get that. I want to see if we're gonna come up here. I'm so tempted to take like a bigger whatever, and just happens to be 2 to 2.5. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to engage with this? It looks like a really nice setup over there. Make sure we're ready. Instant 50 below. Okay. So we just, oh, look at this. Karibu niachwe. So that right there should have been an entry. We are not that far, but my brother here is sleeping. So that should have been an entry because we're not that far away from. Ah, look at this, man. We did retest and I'm sleeping here. So we closed above that whatever, and this candle touches it, but I guess I'm doing too much of analysis. Let's see if they're gonna come again. All right, I think we're getting another chance to engage with this. My stop loss is way down here, and should I just enter now? Kevin. Trader Mawera. Anyway, I'd like the fact that we do have a fair value gap, so maybe they'll come to retest. So what's that 5 minute looking like? Okay, there we go. So we can now engage. I like that. My stop loss goes way down here. I wonder, oh, we are risking quite a bit. 1.49, that's okay. And then my TP is just way up here. So let's see how this goes. So we are looking something like this here. Now that could be a problem. That 5 minute fair value gap that we once touched would have been nice if we closed above it, but I already made my entry, whatever. So, and then look at US30, didn't quite, whatever, doesn't matter. So we are in this trade. Stop loss is way down here. That was my entry zone, just at the touch of it. I want to mimic, so the like is to not close below this box, honestly, and we did already. This is the 5 minute price over there. So this is what I'm gonna do. If we do close above this 5 minute fair value gap with the 5 minute candle at the touch of this with this zone with even a 1 minute, I'm gonna add some more. So let me just half that. I will add some more to this trade. So I'll just go with half. No, my friend, what are you doing? Yep. I need to draw that whatever for journaling purposes. Where are we? It's just below this candle, which the entry is kind of somewhere here. My stop loss is all the way down here, and I am looking to trade up to this area here. So we're looking at like 1:2. That's okay. So the next plan is 5 minute closure above this gap. I will be going in with a little bit more. So my stop loss just around the same area. So closes in the next 20 seconds. 23, 19. Let's get ready. 12 seconds. No. Oh, I can't see the timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, we didn't close above it. But on the 1 minute, we did close above that a little fair value gap, and we're getting short down now. So we stay put. No adding to this trade. We stay put. That's pretty much where I entered, so that's okay. US30 did not take that low, which is okay. They could not be willing to take that low. They just want to go back up. So are we likely to see that same rejection, or will they now decide they want to come and take that low? So brothers, as long as on the 5 minute we are below this whatever, we are in danger. So this is our last line of defense. Not really our last line, maybe the half of this week could be our last line of defense. My stop loss is just below this low. So if this doesn't hold price, that 5 minute down candle right there, then we start breaking downwards, then we could be in danger. If the 5 minute closes above this 5 minute gap here, 5 minute fair value gap, because kind of it's acting as some resistance there. If we close above it, then we do have some, at least some powers, whatever, some movement to the upside, and then I think this could be another issue here with that inverted 5 minute over there as well. So we do have some, in my opinion, this is a high resistance liquidity run, but we'll see how this goes, brothers. We'll see how this goes. So that doesn't count anymore. Equal lows right there. Well, let's see if that will hold price. We do have like an inverted 1 minute over there. Let's see if that will do anything for us. I'm just going down looking for some defenses. But clearly I don't know what's gonna happen here. This is still my bounce zone. This guy. Anyway, let's see. This is that 1 minute inverted. Oh, that's where we are. Acted as support on this candle here, and we short up. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. This is not good, my brothers. This is not looking good. This would be a nice area to add something, just a small entry, just in case it works. So let me just add a very tiny entry. Then even if I took a loss, that would be okay. So I'm just gonna add that small, just something small for the sake. So what are we risking now? 1.6. That's okay. So that second entry was somewhere here, my stop loss, but that was a really small entry. But if it's gonna work, then it might be a little bit significant. It's gonna be significant if we get up here. So hide that. Pretty much an entry on that, because of that whatever fair value gap over there. So far bodies are still above this area. I like when I see price open and then it goes down directly. Wait. Oh, instant. And no more entries, so hide these lines. We are done trading for the day. If we get smoked, there's nothing we can do about it. So my TPs are gonna be just above these highs here, just above these highs. So that 11 p.m. high should be where I should close this trade, but I don't know. Hopefully we can come and just play around here if we're not gonna get that high, and then just close before 1 p.m. or I don't know, before I leave the charts. So I'm still waiting to see if we're gonna close with a 5-minute candle just above this 5-minute fair value gap here, which, as I said, is acting as resistance. So if we close above it, then maybe we should see it act as support. I don't know about this area now. US strategists go. Do not come back down here. What's the probability that these things will? There's a probability. The previous candle was once bearish and it flipped to green. Until then, so in the next 3 minutes we'll find out. So this candle, down candle here, is holding price to the upside. So things are looking good so far. But still gonna so what am I risking? I'm gonna add a little bit more. I lied. We're gonna do like another $15 on this side, and maybe this side should be good. 1.65%. That's okay. In the next 2 minutes, hopefully we can close above this 5-minute whatever here, fair value gap. And then we'll see what's gonna happen when we get to this box here. That signature, I've seen it a number of times. Hopefully we can stay up and do not reject again. Now if we look on the 1 minute, I usually don't like seeing this one. Anyway, it's okay. We have others too here. So we're looking good. I just need to see if we're gonna, so in the next 1 minute 33 seconds, again I want to see what price is gonna do when we get here. We're looking good so far, but so 1250 is coming in the next 2 minutes, in the next 1 minute or so. $12.50 is coming in the next 50 seconds. And that candle will kill us, or it will make us. Nothing can kill us. It will make us or break us. Nothing can break us. We're not looking at it at one trade like it's everything. So, but this is how I usually like it when I'm already in a trade and I'm in profits before 1250 comes in. So there we go. I don't even know how I'm gonna add to this trade, so I'll let it go. So in the next 16 seconds, we're looking good. If we can also close above this one, that would be nice too. Close above it on the 5 minute, because I was kind of skeptical about this area here. So let's go down to the 1 minute and just watch what happens here. So in the next 50, oh, there we go. 1250 just pushed us up. So that 11 p.m. high should be where I should be closing my trades. So that was a good entry, but that return is not so good with me. So my stop loss is right here. We're only looking at what, 0.9. Now we look 1R, which is not bad. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm betting that we can keep going up, and I will reduce this risk by at least a half. So let's just take it down to from 2000, from what, from 2028. Let's take it to at least 10, 14, at least a half. So if it comes down, we don't take out that full loss. So hopefully we get down here, because what am I looking at? At least make 1:2. But this right here is kind of what I usually like. For 1250, just come in and hit my TP. but I have a good feeling that we might get up here. So let's see what's 12. Oh, look at this guy. So that was clearly SMT right there. So low, high, low, 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 low. Bruh, look at this. So I'm gonna reduce my risk by half, so if I get taken out, that's okay. So I put my stop just below this low. That's not even by half, but that's where my stop loss is now. So what time is it? 12:50 or so. By 1 p.m. before I leave, at least by 1 or 5, if we can be somewhere here, I can fully close or just break even completely. But I do have a feeling we should get here for at least 2.1. That's okay. If not, I don't know. Should I just close, my guys? Nah, just stick to it. These equal highs here look good, but then again, the daily candle really did. It's done a lot, so I could be asking for a lot for it to take its daily high again. It's high. What do you think I should do? Should I close it and call it a win for the day? Or should I leave it alone? Oh, look at this. So this was that 5-minute area right there. That, I mean, this should have formed like a fair value gap, something like this, but for some reason it just balanced itself, and so I can see on the 1 minute it's been used as support. But now again, we do have a 5-minute scenario here. If I close right there, I would have closed with something. It's all good, my brothers. I'ma keep this one running. So we do have that low to that high right there. And that 2 to 2.5 is somewhere here, which is pretty much where my TP is at. And I got this on the 1 minute time frame. So we had a good setup today. I'm just not happy with the return, which sometimes that's all price is offering anyway. But let's see. This was the second entry. Where's the first entry? That's the original entry right there. Why do we have 3? That was the entry over there. So we're now looking at 1R, which is still good. And I do have to leave my charts now because I cannot babysit today. I have to leave. And this one we're looking at, where did I enter this one? This one was entered somewhere here, somewhere there. This one we're looking at, but this was a small entry though. We're looking at 1:2 already. 12:55. I feel I should just close right here and just take what I got, and then whatever we've made today I can add to tomorrow's risk, if that makes sense. Cause I don't know. Oh, let's just wait. Still looks good. So see how we've used that 5-minute area right there, but we've left a fair value gap. We use it nicely as support. So if I close right now, that's today's equity high. No equity high, but profit high. We are having a problem here. What is this? What's that blue thing over there? 15-minute fair value gap right there. The moment I close this thing is gonna shoot up. Oh my lord, I'm still in profits though. What should I do, my brothers? Another target will be a half of this 1 hour wick here. A half of it is also a good target. For some reason, ICT says that is also PDRA. Half of that wick. I'm gonna just mark it just to see what kind of reaction we'll get around that area once we get there. And I want to see it on both sides, so let me do this. So that is the half of that wick. Let's go pimp it. Blue. So it's a 1 hour wick EQ, that's how you would call it. And let that color be blue as well. So we are up around 3k on this side, which is good on our equity. And on this side, I'm not looking so bad. I think I'm gonna close here. $98.97. Get to 100. I have to leave my charts now, so I'm good. Am I? So what am I sacrificing by closing right now? We do get up the high. We're looking at 39 bucks plus 117. That's quite a bit. You know what, guys, I'm good. I just fully closed over there, so I made $85 on this side. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I might just add that to get some more whatever. So on this side I'm also gonna pay myself. At least let me close a half. So we are buying, so let's sell at least a half of that and then just fully break even. So equity is now up to 125. $1,300. So if we go and hit that TP, then we get 2k more. If not, I'll just close with 100 bucks over there. So we're good. I think that was a nice trade. I closed somewhere here. So for journaling purposes, let me just do this. So I closed somewhere on this down candle for 1.2 hour kind of, and this one 2.87. that was a small entry, and I told you the moment you close, the trade now starts to go your way. It's funny how that works. yeah. What? The moment you close, now trade. Hi. So this is that half of that week. Clearly we are getting some reactions around that area. So the potential so far is 1.8, which is good. Anyway, a win is a win, but I don't know what that is. The moment you close trade wants to go your way. It's funny. But anyway, I've seen times where I've also closed my trade and it just shoots the other way. I'm gonna end this stream here. So we did have like a nice decent win over there. Probably I should have paid myself more when we shot up like that. We have 35 left, so let me remember US30 did not take that low, so probably that's what they want to come and do now. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more. Just in only 269, which is okay. Anyway, we're good here. I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11:30, 11:30 or 11:45, because right now I've kept my analysis to something very, it's now so simple. I just need to know the previous day high and low, and that's it. And then just go wait for that 11 p.m. candle to close, and then we wait for either side to be taken, and then we aim for the other side. That's it. And keep it that simple, my guys. So yep, I got a little bit greedy to wait up a little bit, which is okay. So at least that potential went up a little bit to 1.8, which is decent. Anything over 1.5 is okay with me. So the potential was 1.87. So that was Trader Moira, and I'll see you on the next one. I have to leave my charts now. It's 1 p.m. Today I don't have time to babysit until the market close. So adios. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11:30. Peace, and I'm out.